Hello, my name is Sukhman Sarah, and I'm representing our group and our project called Watchdog. So our inspiration comes from the fact that many people living in a city don't really recognize the things that are going on around them. And our application really just tailors towards first responders and for them to recognize any patterns going on in an area, but it also allows for everyday normal citizens to see what's going on around them. So this is done through the UI. And the UI is made in React. This is what is displayed to you once you log in, and it focuses on usability and accessibility. So essentially what you're able to do on this UI is place a marker, give some information about what's going on, and then when you hover over that marker, it will display that information back to you. The libraries that we used and like technology, the languages, we used JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. And we used MongoDB, Node.js, and React. In Mongo, we used that to hold the information of the users and hold information for the markers as well. We used Node with Express.js to make our backend server, and we used React for the front end. So this is kind of a step-by-step of what happens. Firstly, the user registers and logs in on the front end, and they could make a marker on the user interface. And then the backend takes the request, it authenticates the user, and then checks to see if the request is valid. And then it interacts with the database by either writing or comparing the data into the database, and then either re-renders it back to the front end as a marker or allows you to do other things like write into the database, for example, once you register a user. So here's a live demonstration of the project. Hold on, give me a second. So here is the first scene that screen that you'll see, the login or register, but we're gonna log in for our purposes here. So demo@gmail.com. And I'm not gonna tell you my password. So here's what you see when you first log in, and you're able to zoom out, zoom back in, scroll around, and then let's say that a fire breaks out on Queen Street West. So what happened? A fire in a car, for example. You submit that, it reloads, and then you hover over it, and it shows that there is a fire in a car.